nombre del Padre, y del Hijo, y del Espíritu Santo. Amén. Hijo de Dios, dame la gracia de cumplir esta acción contigo y por el amor de ti. Te ofrezco todo lo bueno que yo haga y acepto toda la dificultad que en eso yo encuentre. Amén. San Francisco de Sales, ora por nosotros. San Francisco de Asís, ora por nosotros. Vivir Jesús en nuestros corazones. Para el Espíritu Santo. Amen. Look, I'm not going to, if you guys want me to be the person that, like, base your credit, like, for the class, whether you're sitting up and you're in the video, that you want me to be on you about this, I will be that person. But if you ask, let me see your face, because I want to see your face first thing, and then all I see is the top of your, like, that is going to start really, really getting on my mind, okay? I don't want to have a relationship with you from a distance where I have to choose things basic. Please just do what I ask. I don't ask that much. Like, don't lay down. No, you're not supposed to be laying down. You can be in your bed, even though you're not supposed to. I'm not going to give you for that, but be sitting. Otherwise, I'm going to have to. I enjoy when Miss Hamdra comes into our class and sees you guys laying in your bed. I want to be. I don't want to harp on you guys and give you guys, like, all this, like, animosity and tension. But you also have to be hurt. So the people that I can't see right now, Alton, don't let me just see your heads. I don't want to see your ceiling fan. I don't want to see your bangs. I want to see your faces. Okay? I want to see your faces. So just figure out what you gotta do. Don't make this a big deal. If it becomes a big deal, then I will have to. You twist my hand and you will make me have to make a bigger deal than what it is. Give me a thumbs up if you understand what I'm talking about right now. Every one of you guys. Understand? Okay. Alright, that being said, I'm going to print my screen. I'm going to ask, there's going to be for you guys a screen of my notability. If you see that, can you please pin that screen for yourselves? Like, pin our screens. We're going to be taking ours today. Do you see? Okay. So if you saw, okay, so you're there. If you saw on your, by the way, is not my normal iPad, so nothing's in the place that I want it to be. But I posted yesterday for today a document that says like for class tomorrow and then the day or something like that. And it has notes that do the end tutorial for today that are based on servers that are going to and I'm not doing that right now. That would be for many of you guys review stuff you've done. You were in my class quarter or last semester. We did this many times, but now it's officially a part of the class and what needs to be graded. So this is Sarah versus a star. Okay? So Sarah versus a star. The first notes we have is for the conjugation of Sarah. So let me ask Kirsten, go ahead and tell me what Sarah means. What is Sarah?
To go.
Not to go. It is very close and short like that, though.
To be.
To be. And Kirsten, do you remember the conjugations of Sarah? For any of them?
Soy.
Perfecto. Any other ones? sounds?
Son.
Where does that go?
De ellas, ustedes.
Perfecto. What else? Anything else? One more.
Se.
Nope. Close though. Almost if you were dyslexic. Let's do Marcos.
Somos.
Where does that go?
By nosotros.
Okay, somos. Give me another one.
Um,
One more.
think of it. Wait. So. S.
Yes, where'd that go?
By usted.
Which one?
L.
L-A instead
Bottom.
S. Yep. And let's have Dalton. Go ahead and give me the last one. Dalton. No Dalton.
I'll go. No, don't.
Okay, go ahead. Esteban.
Eres.
Eres. Perfecto. Eres. This iPad has a giant dead zone. All right, so yo soy, tú eres, él, ella, usted es, nosotros somos, ellos, ustedes son. This is something that all of you guys have had since the very beginning of Spanish 1. Some of you guys who have been taking Spanish forever have had it for years, okay? The thing about about ser is that ser is used for what type of situation? What type of situation? Let's ask Gabriela.
Permanent?
Yes, exactly, permanent. And that is kind of the most important thing that you need to understand, okay? Permanent situations. It is used for permanent situations. So for example, even though you guys are not going to be students forever, for right now, you are permanently students, okay? Even though your hair can be brunette, even though it is, you can change it to be purple, like it is permanently brunette whether or not you dye it, right? Like you guys have to understand, like it's not, even though you can be 500 pounds, like you can lose 350 pounds and be 150, but you can't do that overnight. So it is permanent for for now and into the future, sort of thing. Because I say that because a lot of times you guys will want to say like, but it's not really permanent. Like I could dye my hair, or I can not always going to be a whatever. And it's like, yes, that's true, but those things don't change overnight before they are permanent. Okay. There is an acronym that I have showed you guys many times. Bonus point if anyone can tell me what. Yes, Jacqueline, doctor. Perfect. Bonus point. Doctor. Now, here's the thing that's great about doctor, about this acronym. Doctor is an example of something that is permanent, right? You're not going to be a doctor one day and then a chef the next day and then a musician, touring the world the next, okay? So like it should help you understand this concept. Okay, The D of doctor is description. Description. This examples of description, okay, are going to be physical characteristics. As in tall, fat, pretty. Blah.
Are you supposed to write this in Spanish or English?
I would write them as I am writing them right now.
Also, what is Sarah used for?
So ser, oh, okay, so look, let's go up here. So ser is am, is, and are. Okay. Am, is, and are. So like I, let's do this. This would be am. You are. He, she is. You are. We are. And they are. Okay. All right. So I'm going to scroll. And as soon as class is over, in like 15 minutes after it's over, I will be posting all this. So you will have this. Okay. So description, physical characteristics, tall, fat, pretty, brunette, etc. Okay. The next one is occupation. This is your, or not your, but one's job. Stupid dead zone. As in teacher, student, doctor, chef, etc. Okay.
Best of all, you can do it from the comfort of your own couch. Simply visit stronger-than-c19.com.
I will write an example for description. Let's put ella es alta. For occupation, I will put él es un doctor. Okay. C for characteristic. This
What
is
do you put
a
the note section, the thing that you gave us on Canvas.
I would put like maybe the sentences in the note section, but underneath the note section it has the acronym listed out, and that's where I would put what it is. And it's your notes, honestly. It's just, you can do it however you want. You should have
Okay.
those things filled out, but
Okay,
so
we
these
can
are,
just submit them, like however we like you want.
as long as you have the information. Okay, these are personality traits. Okay, so as in, for example, oh, it stopped broadcasting. Stupid thing. Hold on. For example, we have smart, funny, I don't know, what are personality traits? Boring, etc. And an example of that would be usted es, no, I did S again. Let's do two. Tú eres inteligente. Tú eres inteligente. Okay. Next, we have the T is for time. That is both date and time. For example, we've got like it's 2 o'clock or it's Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Okay.
On the page you gave us, can we put our own examples?
Totally. Like I said, these are your notes. I'm just giving you, and I usually wouldn't be going so fast, and I would stop and ask you questions and etc. But we don't really have that opportunity. Okay, an example sentence would be: Son las 2 de la tarde. Son las 2 de la tarde. Okay. The next thing we have is origin. This is where you, or where one, oh my goodness, that dead zone, where one is from. So, for example, Maryland, Florida, Hawaii, Hawaii. So I will put, I'll put nosotros. So somos de la Florida. Somos de Florida. And lastly, relationship. This is relation to, oh my goodness, to a person or a thing. So for example, you know we have no apostrophe S in Spanish. So if I said Maria's book, okay, or like he is my boyfriend, or she is my sister, okay? So it could be possession, which is this one, possession, and this one is relationship, okay? So like relationship to a person or a thing. And I will give you the example for the book one because the apostrophe S is the hardest thing I think we have understanding. So, es el libro de María. Es el libro de María. Okay? So, I'm going to make that nice and big right there so that if you need to finish taking notes via the video later, you can just pause there and you can see everything. Okay? So, that is doctor. So as you can see, all these things are permanent. Now, as a quick reminder.
No, I have a question. So can you scroll up very quickly?
As a reminder, things like time, yes, obviously they change. Like right now is not the same time than it was when I first started saying this sentence. However, exactly 24 hours from now, it will be the exact same time. So it's a permanent concept. It's a permanent structure. So even though it is changing because, time continues, it is actually the exact same. It's permanent. It stays the same. Okay? All right. So I'm going to scoot on down here and we're going to do a star. Okay? So, estar. Estar, let me ask, Logan, what does estar mean?
Doesn't it like give like a location? Or is it also to be?
It is also to be. It is also to be. So the thing with this is that if this is also to be, then if you scroll up here, you see it's not a star in front of it. It's ser, to be. It also is used for am, is, and are. Okay, so that's why you have to know why or when you use ser versus when you use a star, because they mean the exact same thing. You use them as like I am this, but if I am tall, then you're going to use one versus I am sad today. You're going to use another one. Okay, so that's why it's really important that we start to like understand, because in Spanish too, this concept does not go away. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is the most difficult Spanish like learning concept that there is. There is nothing more difficult. There are other things that are also difficult, but this concept is very difficult for Spanish language learners. Okay, so estar is to be. It is used for am, is, and are, just like ser is. So I'm going to go ahead and put my conjugation chart out. Now, I will tell you this, boys and girls, and I said this before, and I'll say it again. If I take the time to write out my pronouns, I expect you to do the same, because obviously I know them, but even though I know them, I still take the time to write it out because it is that important. The more times you do something, the better it sticks in your head. That's just how it is. So I expect you to do that as well. Okay? So here we go. Let me see. Let's ask Annabeth. Go ahead and give me a couple of these.
Okay, wait. Isn't yo estoy?
Yo estoy. Perfecto. Can you give me one more? This is probably, it follows the pattern. So I've told you guys before that there's a pattern for this. It follows the same pattern. Yeah. So go ahead, Anna, give me another one.
Isn't the third one está?
Yep. Está con acento. Now I'm going to mega super highlight this. You need to remember that it has an accent here. Okay. Super, super, super important. All right. Let me see. Let's have Esteban. Go ahead.
Okay, so two is estás.
Estás con acento.
On the A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then nosotros is estados.
See?
Slash nosotros. And then ellos, ellas, and ustedes están con acento on the A.
Love your enthusiasm, Esteban. Perfect.
Yes. So.
Okay. Estás con acento, está con acento, estamos y están con acento, okay? So all of those, this is key. If you do not put acentos in estar, it changes the meaning, okay? I can give you many examples, but we just don't have the time, unfortunately. Okay, So does anybody remember the acronym that we have? So we have doctor. Well, before we do that, what is the difference? So if SARE is used for Si La Rosa, perfect. If SARE is used for permanent situations, then estar is used for what? Let's do
Non-permanent.
non-permanent. What is another word we can use for non-permanent?
Temporary.
Temporary, gracias. Temporary, aka non-permanent situations. So like for example, when someone has a boyfriend that breaks up with them and they're sad for like a day or two, and then someone else, you know, some other boy that was cuter or girl, whatever, is like, hey, I want to talk, and all of a sudden they're not sad anymore. Like temporary situations, okay? So that being said, gracias La Rosa, our acronym is, no, fun color. Let's do,
What is a star used for?
that's what we're about to do right now. It's just like SARE, it's am is an R. So I am, you are, he, she is, you are, we are, and they are. Just like SARE. Exact same thing, which is why you have to know when you use it. So our acronym is PLACE. PLACE, okay? Here we go. Place, we have position. This is the position of an item. Oh my goodness. An item in relation to another item. And like both items are movable. So like
Perfect. Right, 959.
I know. So like an example would be the pen is on top of the table. Like the position of the pen, right? It's the table is movable, you can move the table over there. The pen will then move with it or it'll stay there and whatever, okay? So position of an item. So we would say near, far, next to, and then what is your English word for what these are? What's near, far, next to, in, on top of, underneath, to the side of, to the left, to the right? There's a academic English word for this.
Preposition.
Prepositions, right?
Yes, ave. Prepositions. Prepositions. Okay? Prepositions. Perfecto. All right. So here's the thing. I am going to finish writing these notes. And if you want to stay and finish writing them with me, that's fine. I'm going to finish writing them because I need to get this video posted so that you guys can do your work that's due on Thursday. So if you do not want to or can't or whatever the case may be, that's fine. But these notes are still due by the end of tutorial today. So I'm going to continue working on this. I will end class, so we will not be able to do our class the way I'd hoped, but we'll just push that over to Thursday. Your quiz is still Thursday, but I am going to, like I said, I'm going to keep working on this. If you want to stay, great. If you don't or can't, okay. In about 10 or 15 minutes, these notes will be posted on the e-learning tutorial or e-learning 2020 page under my module for today's class, and you can watch the YouTube video, okay? But if you want to stay. I'm just going to keep talking and pretending that you're here. So here we go. So position. It's an item in relation to another item.
Wait,
So
is there gonna be a question at the end?
yeah, it should have. In your iClicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
I
have.
have
It's
one.
it's there. It's there.
Yeah. Okay. So, and if you're here and you want to ask a question, please feel free to. Okay. So, a position is an item in relation to another item. So, example are these prepositions near, far, next to, etc. An example sentence would be the one that I used. El lápiz está con acento encima de la mesa. El lápiz está encima de la mesa. Okay? And we have our conjugation of estar right there. All right. The next one we have is location, which is very similar to position. Okay? However, it's usually something that is in relation to another item. So, let's see. How do I know there's a way I can do this. If let's try this again. Stop. Oh my goodness. If I do this and then I can, yes. Perfect. I'm learning things. So it's an item.
Let's go.
Oh, I just lost my, hold on. Oh goodness. It broke.
Perfect. I don't have a question on iClicker.
Okay. That's weird, but
I don't either.
okay. Who was that one?
Kirsten.
Okay. And who was the other one?
Gabby.
Okay.
I don't have it either.
I wonder why some of you guys do and some of you guys don't.
Have what?
The question. Okay. So I'm just going to continue working. If you don't have it, it's okay. It is what it is. We'll deal with it later. Okay. So it's an item in relation to another one. Gracias, you guys, you girls. Into another item, but one is going to be permanent. So these are both like movable. The top one is like a position. They're both movable.
Wait, but
Okay.
if it's permanent, shouldn't it be in the
No.
other thing?
One thing is permanent.
Is there?
Hold on. I'll give you an example. Hold on. One thing is permanent. So for example, okay, where are you? I am at home. I, movable, home, permanent. That's what I mean. Where is she going? She is going to the store, or she is at the store. She, not permanent, store, permanent. Does that make sense? Like, you understand that concept? So it's like one thing is even though the sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties. Even though one thing is it is all temporary. Like, she's not going to be at home always. She's not going to be at the store always. It's just sometimes she's going to be there, but the place that she's at is permanently there. It's just whether or not she's there or not there. So it's the same sort of prepositions. So near, far, next to, etc. Except I'm going to use the example of she is at home, which is ella está en la casa. Okay. Right there. So everything is still good. We can all see. Okay, so the next one we have is action. This is what we're going to be learning next chapter. And action is another word for, or an example is a gerund. A gerund. Who else can't see the screen?
Me.
Could you move to the right a tiny bit?
Hold on. Can you see it yet?
No.
It says that I can see it on mine. Okay, do me a favor. Can you log out and then log back in? Because it shows up on mine. And I don't know, like I'm not a Google class, like whatever this is, a Google Meet expert to like try to help fix that for you.
Should I leave it back?
Yeah, leave them back. Okay, so an action is the gerund. The gerund, an example of a gerund in English is ing. So anything with an ing, all right? So for example,
I can see it.
you're good now?
Yeah.
Good. Running, eating, reading, etc. So this ing is this right here is an action. So when my sentence says we are eating, okay, it would be estamos, and then the verb to eat is comer, and you don't know this yet. We are going to be learning this next chapter, but it is an yendo, okay? Estamos comiendo, that right there. Comida, we are eating food, just as opposed to something else. Okay, so estamos comiendo is we are eating. That is an action. That is an example of when you are going to. So anytime you are doing something, okay? So I'll write that down. An action is... Go
What
ahead.
is that G word? What is that word right above what you're
Gerund.
What does that mean?
A gerund is an ing word.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, because I'm erasing it like a dum-dum. Gerund is any time you, not you, one is doing anything. Like literally anything. Any sort of action is going to be an ing. That is a gerund. Okay. Okay. C, and these are the last two. C is condition. This is how an item is physically. So it's a physical characteristic. No, I'm not going to use that word because that's physical. A physical condition. No, that's using the word in the definition.
Trait.
It's a physical... Okay, so like the examples would be... I'll give you the examples first. Examples. Dirty. New. Broken. Dirty, new, broken, old, clean.
Physical appearance.
Sure, we'll do appearance. I'm okay with that. Thank you.
Physical status.
Ooh, that's another one. Physical appearance / status. I like that one too. So the sentence example would be ellos están con acento to clean, limpios. Ellos están limpios. Because you cannot tell that old. Ellos están limpios, so they are clean. They went dirt bike riding over, over the weekend, and then they took a shower and now they're clean. So they are clean. Okay. And then, but this one is emotion. And so this one is internal appearance or status. I'll use status for that one. That's a good one. Internal status. So that's going to be sad, confused, sad, confused, happy.
Would sick be a condition?
Sick would be a condition. Yep. Sad, confused, happy, angry. So an example sentence with that would be estoy. So estoy feliz porque mi perro está aquí. Ooh, 2 stars here. But this one is just estoy. Estoy feliz. I am happy because my dog is here. So estoy feliz is the emotion of that. And there you go. So that's that. So that should be all of your star examples. Any questions before we go? Before I end this.
Can we turn these in?
Yeah, so you're gonna turn.
So for our notes part, where should we put in our notes part?
That it's permanent or non-permanent, or if you didn't want like any.
Where do we turn this in?
What?
Where do we turn this in?
The place that you got it from?
No, like what is it called? It's called Star versus Star.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye, Gio. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. The item for today.
You know the worksheets that we did? Or that you assigned this for this week?
Yeah.
Can I redo them since I got this?
Yep.
Notes? Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Anyone else?
Nope.
No?
Bye, Profe.
Okay. Bye, Sophia.
Profe.
I
Bye,
like your hair,
Esteban.
by the way.
Thank you. Bye, Wilson.
Profe.
See La Rosa.
If there's no submission for where we got like for these notes.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Do I have to come back?
Yes.
I don't want to though. Can you just let me know?
I can't. I have to get these notes and everything onto the website. I'm sorry. Sorry.
If I find it and I email you that I found it, can I not come back?
Of course.
Yay.
Okay. Bye. 2. Okay, so should see Sarah versus a star. Sarah. A star. Bye.